There she is again. The no warning queen. It's been a beautiful day, busy day. And we just did a little card pulling session on our little support group, Anchor Light support group, and wow, is it powerful. I just wondered if that same energy would come through for a Go Live to share it out. Because I feel like we're all in this space right now where we're struggling. It's difficult. There's so much going on and the energies are so powerful. And it's so hard for us to stand by ourselves. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to be together. We're being drawn together for a reason, and it's been going on for a long time. So that we have support. Not just in little groups, just in these big groups too. The love is so strong today. In our little session, in our little card pulling session that we had, there was such healing in the group. Such beautiful energy came through. It's still all around me. And I don't know if you can feel it. I don't really have a big message today. I just wanted to share this love. I feel like it needs to be shared out. When we open ourselves to it, we can get so wrapped up in our relationships. We feel like we've got to have that one person to complete us, that one person that's just everything to us, that's so special. And I've finally come full circle to the point where I realized that while those relationships can be awesome support for each other, and they can be a beautiful partnership, the most important relationship that you can have is with you, with your own higher self, with the part of you that is the actual, the spark of God. I keep thinking back to a year ago and 2 years ago and how much I've changed. And the most beautiful change that I've gone through is the realization that I am so much greater than I ever thought that I was. And that I am so filled with love. And that I don't need to go find somebody else to complete me. That in every way I am so complete in my own self. And so I encourage you, if you don't already do it, I encourage you to take that time to be still. To look inside of yourself. If you could only see what is on the inside of you, forget the wrinkles and the stretch marks and the crooked teeth or the extra weight or whatever it is that makes you feel like you're less than somebody else, forget all of that. Because on the inside of you is the most glorious, beautiful, sparkly, magnificent, rainbow-colored, sunshine-filled, incredible being. And if you could only see yourself, if you could see that you are so, so beautiful, you'd realize that the most important person to love is you, and that you already have all the love that you need. Hi, Bobby. I'm trying to see who else is here. I can't see. You'll have to give me names. It's hard without my glasses on. I'm just sharing the love tonight. I just want you to know that you are so loved and that you are so loved. That you are love. You are all of the love that you need, that you're looking for in this world. You are already complete. It's beautiful when we find a partner to share this life with. So beautiful. And it's so beautiful when those partners never leave us, no matter what. But I want you to know that inside of you is the most expansive heart that is so filled with love. You don't have to look anywhere else. You just have to look inside of yourself. And when you find it inside of yourself, you share it out, and it only expands. You can never give away too much love. Hi, Bobby. Just did the same thing. I wish I had my glasses on because I could see what you're writing. But I will in a minute. I'll catch up to you, I promise. Bobby, I know you feel it. I see a few of you here. I'm so glad you joined me. I'm just here sharing the love. Bobby was there. We had a card pulling session, and Steve came through so beautifully that it was just almost overwhelming how much love he brought into the space that we were in. And so I'm sitting here telling you how much love you are and how much love you will always be. And in your fears of letting go of life on this planet, I want you to know that Steve is absolute proof that the only thing that we become when we leave this body is magnificence, is back to our true selves, which is nothing but love. Nothing but love. So much love that we just share it out, that we can continue to give it to those that we love, we never really leave. That message has been coming to me strongly for the past few days. He's been so active. And I don't know if it's the full moon or just Steve being who he is. We all might be experiencing this to a certain degree. The veil is so very thin right now, and love is so readily available to us. So in your journey, as you're looking for love, as you're searching constantly, it's what we're made of. We always want to find love. Just remember that you are so filled with love, and you are so surrounded with love. Love is everywhere. And he always does when he comes to me for some reason. He comes to you. Steve comes to you like he does so many other people. There's a few people that are really sensitive to him. I think he comes to a lot of people, especially in his current state, because he is so, hi Emily, because he is so active in my life still, and he's just worked this out. He just knows how to come through well to people. He was always like that in life. I want you to know that anything that was broken, he'd find a way to fix it. When he and I first got to know each other, I had 6 kids, and I was a mess. I was a disaster coming out of an abusive relationship. Myself and my kids, we all had some major PTSD. And Steve came into our lives, and he just started fixing things. He just started everything. You know, he's so good at electronics and fixing computers and fixing everything. And he fixed my heart more than anything. He changed me. And in losing him, let me go on a little longer. I was just thinking about this as I was walking. That every time I have a loss in my life, a major loss in my life, I feel like once I come back out the other side, I gain so much from the losses. I want to give you that because we're all going to experience losses in our lives, and I want you to know that if you will allow it, when you do go through things like that, if you will only allow it, they are opportunities to expand and to learn more about love and to gain, and your soul learns so much from our losses. Don't feel like life is we can't create this perfect little life and not have the losses too. It's part of it. It's part of our expansion. It's part of our experience. It's part of why we came here. And if we'll just allow it and relax into it, oh my gosh, when you come back out the other side, just about ready to sprout wings and fly tonight. It is so unbelievably beautiful. Some nights we tie a knot and we hold on and just get through it. And when we come back out the other side, we are so thankful for going through it. It's not always easy, and sometimes it takes time, but I promise you, you'll come back out the other side. So I encourage you tonight. The love is so thick and so strong around us tonight. Take some time, someplace quiet, breathe it in. Let it settle in your heart and know that there is nothing more powerful than love in your life. And it surrounds you always, even when you don't feel it. Just reach out and take it. Accept it. Christine, lessons and blessings, exactly. Lessons and blessings. I love that phrase. Lessons and blessings. I'm going to probably get a tattoo now. Because I feel like that's so true. We don't want to do it. We don't want to go through the hard stuff. But we're here for a reason. We go through the hard stuff because it helps us to grow. And as we grow and as we learn those lessons, guess what happens? The benefit of allowing ourselves to go through it is that we don't have to keep repeating. Eventually we learn, and then we move past it. And no matter what happens in our lives, we learn to just be more accepting and more loving and more peaceful. Life just transforms. It's all in our perception. Change your perception, change your life. Are you laughing? It's wide open for all of us to experience. It's exactly true. Why are we here? Why did we come here? Did we just come here to buy a big car and have 2.5 kids and, go to college and have a job, go to work 9 to 5, and maybe eventually we'll retire and we'll buy a golf cart and we'll spend all our time out hitting a ball around a field trying to get into the holes? Or do we come here because we want to be superpowers, because we want to change the world? Right now, we are expanding in leaps and bounds. We are changing. And by changing and allowing that love to fill us, we are changing the planet. We are creating a brand new world. How beautiful is it to be alive right now? So incredible. And the only one thing you got to do is love. That's all you got to do is love and be happy. How perfect is that plan? Just love and be happy right now. That's my message for you guys. Find your peace and love and share it. Spread it around. You guys are so awesome. I love all the hearts. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to share all this influx of love. Steve sends his love tonight, just so you guys know. He sends his love. Just breathe it in. What a beautiful time it is to be alive. I love you guys. Share this out. Let's share the love. Let's just get it. Let's do let's see, what do we call it? A tidal wave of love. You know how I've talked in the past of the little ripples that we create by giving out love? The more little ripples we create, the bigger the tidal wave. Guess what we can do if we share this out with other people? We can just create this wave of love that just, it's just going to knock out all that bad stuff. We're going to create something beautiful just by hanging together and loving each other. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Have a great night.